This is Mike Olden with Thompson Truck Group. You can reach me at 423-618-3323. Shoot me an email, molden@thompsontruckgroup.com. This walk around is on the Isuzu NRR gas truck. That's a 19.5 GVW, gas motor, double overdrive, 3 years, 36,000 mile base warranty with a 5-year, 75,000 mile powertrain warranty. Occupancy for 3, but most importantly, a nice high back seat for the driver with control for the forward aft movement and lumbar support, tilt and telescopic steering column, power windows, power door locks, odometer check. A benefit of an Isuzu, the brake fluid. So you got fuel level and you have brake fluids. 2 things that you need to make sure the lifeblood, just like your heart and your blood flowing through your body. Power door locks, the rear lamp accessory point if it is installed and made use of. Cruise control and headlights are controlled on the left-hand side of the steering column. Your windshield wiper is controlled on the right side. This is an intermittent switch. You can lock the overdrives off to where you're in 4th gear, which is your direct drive. In OD, you're going to be looking at your 5th and 6th gear operation. This is the Alpine touchscreen radio with your environmental controls. There's additional switches up underneath should you want to tie those into your body system. Your receipts, your business card holder, 2 standard cups, your cup holders for your big gulps, 2 wallet pockets, 2 overheads, also a cabinet storage up on the front wall. Behind the center seat is the storage for your routing maps, as well as the triangle kit and fire extinguisher set behind the seat. Down below is auxiliary power, auxiliary for your headset. I still love this option. This is for your trash bags when you go to the store, to be able to take your trash out with you at the end of the day. 12 volts down below, headlamps on, your Isuzu on your Alpine radio comes up, and you have your different radio stations. Accessibility, when you do put it in reverse, this becomes your vision screen for your backup camera. This is the NRR Gas Isuzu 150-inch wheelbase, 19.5 GVW. That's got 7,200 rating on your front axle and a 14,000 plus back. These are all position tires, so you can rotate your tires from the out to the end to the front to the out, or any pattern that you would like to get the most life that you can out of your Goodyear tires. These are 19.5 inch with the white all steel rims. Let's go and take a look at our body. On the driver's side, the road side, we have 2 different doors for accessing the supply. So this is your storage area with your liquid discernibles going into the tanks with the access doors from the inside to where you can reach and grab from the deck side up top to do your pre-mixing. And down below, you'll notice we have clean area for your dry mix and your wet mix compatibles that can be poured into the media tank on the far side, which is that 30-gallon tank. So each of the cabinets has a drain. This is not dripping down below. It's actually routed to that far side. I'll show you in just a minute. Additional storage, which will be used to supplement what you have in the main cabinet, the gas tank for the Honda motor, the hand sprayer, clean wash with the hand wash up underneath as a valve to clean and rinse your hands, the wheel chocks nestled inside where it's protected, and a cone rack for the cones for safety in performing out in the field and while you're on the street side, protect your operators. Now, one of the neat things you'll notice is that these are adjustable shelves that you can set to different heights. So if your containers increase or decrease in height, you have the ability to increase that size for that storage area. At the back, you have the backup camera, your receiver tube for doing your dry mix spreader, 2 points of serrated step access, 30-inch grab handle, fully for a gloved hand to get in, and it's very grippable, and then access onto the diamond tread plate back. Let's take a look at what's behind the proverbial curtain. First, we have 2 access ports on the supply side. I call it the supply side because this is where your chemical supplies will be accessed and when you're doing your treatment. So you've loaded what your mix is going to be for your clients. You reach in, you grab, you come to the tank, be it the 50, the 100, or the 250-gallon tank. Our freshwater tank is our 500-gallon tank at the end. The supply side is down below. I'll show you in a minute. Lined up, you open up the fill side. And as you're doing your fill side here, you can open the many different valves to allow fluids to start accumulating inside your tanks. Now, we have the 50-gallon tank, which is tank number 4. We have the 100-gallon tank, tank number 3. The 250-gallon tank, tank number 2. So tank 2 and 3, engine number 2 on the inside. We'll go over that in a minute. Tank number 4 and 5 inside the cabinet is what will be used by the third engine assembly. This is the on-off switch. This starts drawing fluid from the front into the open valve systems that you have decided to start charging. You can charge up to 930 gallons of liquid in the 500, 250, 150, and 30-gallon tank inside the side cabinet. You're walking on a raised surface which has a drain and protects the operators from slippage from inclement weather. Batten that down, close off our lines. And this is what we have. It's a very nice clean top, plumbed so that you can meet your needs for your area. Access to the liquid mixes to go into each of the 4 individual upper tanks, whether it be fertilizer, pest treatment, and fungicides. Lock in the back, simple as a turn. Once we get it latched down, you have the ability to lock to limit the access into your back. A nice 18-inch walkable platform at the back. So to fill the tank, we've set the top to fill into the 500-gallon tank side. We come down below, pressure release on the back side of the release pin. Once you depress those, you get access in. You have your valve to protect from backflow. So you'll connect up, pressure valves open, and you now have clear venting going up and into the 500-gallon tank. Close it off when you're done filling. And recap for safety. And there we have it. Let's take a look at some other stuff. This is a customized body. This first engine goes for tank number 1 for when it is the super season. That way they can convert the front 500-gallon tank to a fertilizing operation in the highest demand season for the business. Sprayer Direct USA makes no bones about it that this is highly stylized, highly customized, that matches how you want to do business. When you're looking for an upfitter that listens to what you're wanting versus what is standard in the industry, Sprayer Direct USA. This is the place to go. You can take time to say, what do you need? And it can be custom built for your needs. This is your dry mix. If you see something on property that needs to be attended to, you can do that with various mixtures by utilizing this tank system. We're on the ground. It makes it easier to pick up that mix wet bag to put into here and use the fill valve to pull the water from your 500-gallon fresh tank. We're doing that spray following the rules that are on the bag. Let's talk how you would know from the inside how much liquid is in each individual tank. Each of the tanks has its own visibility tube. Down at the bottom is a red ball. As the fluid inside the tank increases, that begins to float up. And we have the equal markers on the side so that you know exactly where you're at as you're filling up the tanks. Tank 2 is your 250. Tank 3 is your 100. Tank 4 is your 50. Tank 5 is your 30-gallon. It's an easy direct grab. The retraction line is right beside so that your operator can go ahead and control the hose line as it is reeling in. That right there is the supply side. One hose to this one tank, 300 feet of hose. This is the 1/2 inch, 800 PSI on a 300-foot spool. The power retract on the spool comes from the power supply on the left-hand side of the box. At the front side of each motor is the key on for your Honda motor. As a backup, you still have the pull cord as is needed. So pull cord is available as a backup, and then your electric ignition for each of the motors. So you got tank number 1 to engine number 1, tank number 2 and 3 to engine number 2, and tanks number 4 and 5 to engine number 3. Flow diverter valves. Well, this valve bank has 2 positions. So this is dedicated to valve tank 1. This assembly is actually to tanks 2 and 3. When we're doing the tank 4 and 5, we'll go ahead and use this to select either tank 4 or tank 5 to flow into the hose line or that application and it's a bypass to make sure that you're not overpressurizing the system, and then the jet agitation. When it's up, it's on tank number 3. When it is down, it is on tank number 2. The purpose of this is to bypass, agitate, and to distribute to the reels. For treating deep roots, this rack here is utilized for that purpose. How do we cleanse the tanks without having to climb up underneath? Well, each one of the main tanks, drain 1, 2, 3, and 4, are here on the side. This way you can be at one access point to save that extra fluid for a different day. Next to it, up underneath, these are the drain valves for the 4 different cabinets and the main walkway. You can go ahead and open this up. If it's chemical, go ahead and put the bucket up underneath. This is for that change of seasons that you may have in your area, so that you can plug in a heater during those oncoming colder seasons. As you put a heater in, it would flow between using that ambient passageway through the portal to keep both motors in that non-freezing states. Power lines, locks are protected, easy to see, easy to service. Particular lineup makes it very simple to what motor they flow through to provide the power. Serviceability for your oil, adding for your fuel, oil fill down below. Again, everything on the outside, easily visible, easily serviceable. And then an hour meter, the filtration is tucked behind, easy reach from the side. Again, this has been Mike Olden. Thank you very much for taking this tour around the 19.5 GVW Gas NRR for the tree care industry's treatment and wellness for your clients. You can reach me at 423-618-3323. Shoot me an email, molden@thompsontruckgroup.com. Go make it a great day.